Drama bin drama, Arab drama, ole drama, zote pamoja. I thought I would have a few days to sit down quietly and analyze the BBI report for you and give you a comprehensive analysis. Oh, just hours after the long-awaited BBI, Building Bridges Initiative report, final report, was released, high-wire drama in Kisumu City, linked, of course, to the BBI. The BBI principals, Raila Odinga and President Uhuru Kenyatta, hit the road to promote it. And the president received a welcome in Kisumu City that he cannot possibly receive from Central Province, from his own hometown. And there was a very emotional moment for me when the president reached a place called Kondele. And that is where Kisumu residents just went overboard, showing their mad love for the president. And many of you will know why it was emotional for me. Because there's a story with that place called Kondele. 25th October 1969. Post-election violence, 2017. Kondele was a hotspot for both. We have a lot to cover, so I'm afraid I can't repeat myself. I'd refer you to my earlier videos. In fact, I've placed a playlist in the description area below. You can go back and catch up on those videos. But Kondele underlines, describes what this BBI initiative is all about. And indeed, it reminds us, those of us who have forgotten or would like to forget for our own political convenience, what the BBI is all about. It is about forgiveness and healing from wounds, indeed terrible wounds, of the past. Anybody who understands Kenyan political history will quickly agree with me. They will understand precisely what I'm talking about. Still, the nature of politics is brutal, and can easily brush aside all these key and indeed very important issues. And at the end of the day, it is reduced to a political catfight between leading politicians who happen to be on either side of the political divide. One side supporting the BBI and the other side strongly opposed to the BBI. But I believe Kondele sent a very strong message to those who would like to be opposed to the BBI initiative, whatever the proposals in it are. And the initial message is very clear. And it is that the BBI principles and indeed initiators have enough political clout to carry this thing all the way through. Of that, there's absolutely no doubt. In my view, it was a very smart move by ODM Raila Odinga to launch the promotion of the BBI initiative in his political stronghold, Luo Nyanza. It has guaranteed that Team Keleweke has hit the ground running. And although skeptics can argue, mambo bado, they have the rest of the country to talk to. The truth is, the excitement in Kisumu will definitely spill over to many of their next destinations. I dare add that it may even provoke Central Province, which so far has been a little lukewarm, into fully backing President Uhuru Kenyatta and the BBI initiative. Now, I understand that supporters of the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto are bound to pour cold water over what we have just witnessed in Kisumu. However, there's no denying it was a big deal. And going forward, it will definitely be a big deal. You see, we are now dealing with politics. And whether the BBI is very bad or very good, at this juncture, that is peripheral. It's not that important. What is important here will be the politics. And indeed, the political contest. And a political contest is very similar to a dancing competition. In a dancing competition, one side comes out, they do all their moves, all their jigs, to the best of their ability. And they dance themselves and dance themselves. And then they exit. And then it is the turn of the other side. And if the other side cannot put up a show that is as good as the first side, they're done. They're at a great disadvantage. And their recovery will be difficult. Now, Raila and the President have just completed their first jig in Kondele, in Kisumu. And now, it is the turn of the other side to respond. And hard-hitting statements against the BBI won't cut it. They have to show us a jig similar or close to what we saw in Kisumu. And of course, we all know that will be a very difficult act to repeat or even to come close to. That is the truth. Still, we cannot say the other side has lost. No. I mean, the dancing competition has just started. And this is politics. Anything can happen. And the other side are well able and very capable of pulling a rabbit out of the hat and turning the tables on those who have started so well. But having said all that, my sincere prayer is that the vast majority of Kenyans will look beyond the politics and look beyond the politicians and use this golden opportunity to introduce new rules, new laws that will make a better Kenya. Now, in the next video, I'll be analyzing the BBI proposals. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you there. Until then, this is Chris Kumekucha.